Jonathan Ross effortlessly made the transition from talk show host to comic book writer with Turf, a Prohibition-era story of gangsters fighting vampires and aliens. The hardback version is out now, and we caught up with him to discuss the potential for a sequel.
We probably won't do a sequel, I don't think, because we've got other ideas we're moving on to, but if we did, the idea I had, there's a sort of zombie joke panel at the end. It's not really that we're going to go off to do. We might do that as a one-off maybe, but what I would do now is move it to probably from 1942, 1943, 41 or 42, just before America's entered the war, just after they've entered the Second World War, and we'd have the fact that there's alien weaponry hidden on Earth. The Nazis know it's there somewhere, and the Americans know it's there somewhere, and so they're all trying to get hold of it. And then there's a child about to be born at the end of the book. That child will now be a teenager, just becoming a man and going through and finding out what his true heritage is. So it would bring the resources back together quite neatly to make a very different story. So, and that's just luck, really, that it played out that way if we ever do it.
We also asked Ross about the potential of his turning the story into a film with Kick-Ass director Matthew Vaughn.
It might happen. We're nowhere with it at the moment, really. I mean, a lot of people keep asking whether they can get the rights off us, but the reason we like to do it with Matthew is I get the feeling, and we both agree, that, you know, Matthew's someone who, if he gets hold of something, he gets it made. You know, whereas we all know a lot of people, we both know a lot of people who sold comic book rights to studios of people, and then they never get made, and they languish, and it's like, what's the point of that, really, you know? If someone wanted to make it, that would be lovely. And if they, you know, I wouldn't have the energy or the skill probably to try and turn it into a screenplay, I don't think. So they need to get someone good, and I'm pretty sure Jane wouldn't want to do it. Because can you imagine at home, you go, what have you done with that today? Oh, yeah. Nah, that doesn't work. You know, so that probably wouldn't be healthy.